Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back. My name is Rosa. Thank you once again for tuning into my channel. Today I'm here to bring you another weekly love vibes reading. These are just general messages, so take what speaks, leave what doesn't. Guys, I will be speaking to Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and all cross watchers. I may be speaking to you directly. Scorpio, if you are new to my channel, I just want to say firstly, welcome. I'm also over on Instagram where I do offer a variety of separate readings over on my IGTV channel, so feel free to go and check those out. I have recently uploaded some newbies over there, so if that calls you or if that pulls you to, feel free to go and check it out. There may be something over there that could help you with where you're currently at. I will leave all the details in the descriptions box below on how to connect with me and find me, and equally if you would like to work with me, all of that information will be in the box below. Okay, Scorpio, excuse me. What have we got going on with your reading? In the center here, we've got the building blocks energy card coming through. So what I'm picking up here, Scorpio, is this is about foundation. Okay, foundations. I feel like this is speaking to a foundation that you have built with someone. Okay, this could be. So what I'm getting here, I'm speaking to those Scorpios who have a connection with someone, and it feels like, or it did feel like, it was pretty solid. Okay. It was a pretty solid foundation. It was a pretty stable foundation. And now you've reached this point in the connection and you're thinking about where to from here. Where does this connection go from here? Okay. You know, we've got something pretty amazing here, or we did have something pretty amazing. Now what? All right. So I even see here with this building blocks card that someone is reflecting back on the past. Maybe if you're not together with this person, I feel like someone here is thinking about the past and what they had built with this person, like what they had with this person. Okay. Maybe you had a really strong, solid, committed relationship where you could support each other, or where your person was supporting you, or where you supported them. And I just see one of you in this connection thinking about what you had together. Okay. Now, if you are a Scorpio that's in a connection or in a committed relationship, you know, it's pretty good. You're doing pretty good, but you've reached a point in the relationship where you're like, okay, you know, what we've got going here is pretty stable. It's pretty solid. We've been each other for a while. We've been with each other for a while, but like someone in this connection is wanting it to grow to something more. Okay. Because, you know, it feels good right now, but it's just, you're not quite there yet. Like you want more with this person. So I see someone here reflecting, thinking, okay, you know, where do we go from here? Do I want to marry this person? Do I want to buy a home with this person? Like, do we take it further? Do we take it seriously? Something of that nature. Okay, so I have a few messages coming through here, Scorpio. Now, we're looking at the energies of the two people in this connection, like what the energies are of these two people. We've got someone here, we had two spirit animal cards come out for this person, and over here we've got the camel energy. So let's start with the camel energy. Now, the upward pointing triangle is representative of fire. Okay. Now, I feel like whoever the camel energy is, or whoever is presenting as the camel spirit, this person is pretty much self-reliant, okay? They're pretty independent. They're pretty self-sufficient. They do what they want. this camel person is kind of like dried out at the moment. So what do I mean by that? I mean like this, whoever this person is, they're not revealing how they feel. So they're not being reactive or anything like that. They're just acting indifferent. I feel like this person is acting indifferent. I feel like this person is thinking about themselves. And there's an energy coming through of the camel that they're being, like they're coming through as immature actually. Like they're not showing, like this camel person is coming through like a poker face. But I feel like they're playing games. I feel like the camel person is trying to trigger the raccoon person over here. Okay? The camel person wants the raccoon to rely on them. So the camel person's over here doing their own thing, being independent, acting like they don't need anyone or anything. They've got good things going on. If they want to make something happen, they make it happen. This camel person's been through a lot. They've been around the traps. So, nothing sort of phases the camel person. Then we come over here. And we're looking at the raccoon energy, right? And I feel like the raccoon is, I don't want to say being shady, but I feel like the raccoon is just keeping to themselves. Okay. The raccoon is busy, keeping to themselves, doing their thing. They're keeping busy. The raccoon is keeping on their daily tasks or daily activities. The raccoon is minding their own business, but they're still watching the other person. I actually feel like the raccoon is plotting or planning, sort of being a little bit manipulative. I feel like the raccoon is actually being a little bit strategic here. Okay. See, the raccoon is still watching the camel. The camel wants the raccoon to chase the camel. That's the energy that's coming through. So someone here wants to chase the other one. Someone here wants the other person to go, oh, but I need you. I can't do it without you. But yet the camel's acting indifferent. It's rather annoying, actually. And the raccoon over here is trying to keep to themselves and not show the camel person that it's affecting them. Now, the thing is deep down inside, and I feel like you could be the raccoon, Scorpio, okay? Feel free to play around with the characters, but externally, Scorpio, you're presenting as someone who's just getting on with business, getting on with the tasks, going to work, doing your thing, ticking off the list, getting through the day. But deep down inside, we have the shark energy coming through as the emotions. Okay, so this is what you're dealing with internally. Internally, this camel person is triggering a wound in you. Okay, now the shark is a predator. So I feel like the shark is just biding time. Okay, internally, you're thirsty for some kind of attention or acknowledgement, or even some kind of communication with your camel person. Like inside, that's how you're feeling. You're like, you just want something. And the camel person is all dried up. Like, they're not showing you their emotions. They're not showing you any attention. They're possibly not even communicating with you. And inside, it's triggering, it's like stirring something up inside of you. Okay, and you're just sort of hungry. You're just craving some kind of attention. And you know, Scorpio, you may have even gone into your little hidey hole. And the reason why you're doing that is to try and get your other person to notice that possibly you've gone quiet. Right? I actually feel like I could be talking to a Scorpio here that isn't communicating with their person. Okay, you're currently not communicating with each other because of whatever reasons, for whatever reason your differences are. But this shark energy inside, it's like it's eating at you. Okay, your emotions are literally consuming you. But with the raccoon energy, like, you're keeping that to yourself. You are very secretive, Scorpio. You are not letting anything out of the bag. Okay? But you are a water sign. You are ruled by your emotions and your feelings. And you know what? I'm also getting here too, if your camel person was to speak to you, like, you would literally bite their head off. And that's because the build up, okay? You're building this up, to the point where you'll just snap. Okay? That you'll just, with the shark energy, like, it's a shark is pretty big. All right. And I feel like this is the emotions they're building up to this intensity inside. Right. And look, your camel person wants a reaction. They do want you to react, because if you do react, Scorpio, it's telling your camel person, see, they still love me. See, they still care for me. See, I still bother them. And then that gives this camel person a big ego stroke. So let's come down to the tarot. We've got the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, Judgment, and the Nine of Pentacles. So even with the Four of Pentacles here, sitting directly underneath the camel, your person that you're dealing with, I feel like this is your person, but if it's you, Scorpio. I feel like whoever the camel person is, I feel like they're closed up, they're dried up, they're not revealing anything, they're keeping their cards close to their chest, they're not showing you any attention, any affection, there's no communication, they're being rather closed off and selfish, to be honest with you, okay? I feel like even with the Five of Wands, they're being petty about something that was discussed. Maybe you've had maybe there was communication between you at one point, and words, you know, went down, and it was petty and it was silly and it was childish, and, you know, I think you both sort of threw words around aimlessly. And I feel like this person that you're dealing with, or whoever the camel person is, like, they're just stewing on that. But, you know, the camel has to pick their battles. It's like, are they going to hold on to these words? Are they going to hold on to these petty games? And I feel like they're that stubborn. I feel like the camel person is so much in their ego that this is the energy they've sunk down to. I feel like this person comes across like they're mature externally, but internally they're childish. Okay, they play games, they're childish. They don't really have the right coping mechanisms to deal with relationship stuff. I think they just don't know. They've never really been shown. And they're just really led by their ego. Okay? That's just how it's coming through. Now, in the meantime, the Nine of Pentacles over here, if this is you, Scorpio, the raccoon is independent, self-sufficient as well. Look, things are looking pretty good in your environment. You're doing it all by yourself, okay? You're looking good. Resources are looking good. Money's looking good. Work's looking good. Home's looking good. Health is looking good. All around, you're just looking amazing and sharp, okay? But there's just one little pentacle missing, okay? But you're not revealing that, Scorpio. If you're the raccoon, you're not revealing that. If your camel was to look at you or, communicate with you, they would see that you're doing pretty well. Okay, this is an energy of independence. Okay, you've come a long way. Someone here's come a long way. They want to be independent. They want to be single. They want to be doing it by themselves. Okay. And under here we've got the Judgment card. Okay, the Judgment is all about a karmic outcome. Okay, someone making a final decision here. If you're making this final decision, Scorpio, you're energetically making this final decision. I feel like you could be releasing a karmic tie with this person. Okay, because you've got these two cards beneath you here. Whoever this person is, they're releasing a karmic tie. They just want to focus on their life. They want to focus on their environment. They want to focus on their work, their money, their material world. This person wants to focus on their material world. Okay, they don't want the baggage. This person wants stability, because remember, we've got the building blocks card as the overall energy. This is about stability. I feel like both of you, if your camel person is ignoring you, it's because they're trying to create stability in their life as well. They're secretly wanting a reaction from you, but the raccoon as well is over here saying, well, I need stability in my life as well. Okay, inside it's eating me up, it's bothering me, but I'm not going to let my person see that, because you want to come across as independent and self-sufficient yourself. You don't want to feel like you need to rely on the camel person. The camel person wants you to rely on them, because see, if you rely on them, it means that you're still dependent on them. And then they continue to pull your strings with the Four of Wands. Like, they know what games to play. They know what to say to pull your strings. Or vice versa. Vice versa, Scorpio. So, in the meantime, this is about creating stability in your foundation, okay? If you've been feeling ungrounded, if you've been feeling overly emotional, this is about creating stability. What's going to work for Scorpio here? What's in Scorpio's best interest? Okay? And that's what it's about, Scorpio. That's what your love reading is about. What is best for Scorpio? What is in the best interest of our Scorpio persons right now? So there we have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Feel free to leave your likes and comments below. And until next time, I'll speak to you soon. Bye, guys.